Greenpeace's iconic ship, the Rainbow Warrior, set sail from Hong Kong in October 2024 for a 5-day journey. Its destination, Kaohsiung. It was the vessel's first visit to Taiwan in 7 years. The Rainbow Warrior has been involved in activism for pressing environmental issues, such as campaigns against whaling and protests against deforestation in the Amazon. One of its tasks in Taiwan was to monitor plastic pollution in marine sediments.
Rainbow Warrior, this is Victoria Point.
We joined a research team from Taiwan at Kaohsiung port to take a boat to the Rainbow Warrior out at sea.
So we are waiting until we are out of the traffic separation scheme and then we will launch our boat. I will call you. Copy?
Okay.
The Rainbow Warrior dispatched a speedboat to pick up the group. It was no easy feat due to strong winds and big waves. Crew had to pull the speedboat back in over and over again as tall waves and sudden gusts of wind pushed it away. After a bumpy ride, the research team finally boards the Rainbow Warrior. Chief Mate Ignacio Soaje, familiarly known as Nacho, gave us a tour of the ship of his dreams.
And this is a place to operate with helicopters. And also, the small boat, they are always ready. So now we have 5 boats on board. 5 boats on board. We have some spaces like the radio room. Okay. You can see it's where we have all the computers, all the servers, satellite communication is all here. Yeah.
About a dozen crew members from all over the world live on the ship, which is equipped with everything necessary for daily life and work. There's a galley, a dining room, a recreation room, and even a sick bay.
Everything here for advanced medical care, defibrillator, basic, yeah.
记者目前所在的位置是在国际知名船舰 Rainbow Warrior 彩虹勇士号上，这艘船的行迹。
I am currently on the famous Rainbow Warrior, which has sailed all over the world researching the marine environment. We are now heading for the mouth of the Kaohsiung River to collect a sediment sample.
The Rainbow Warrior halts off the shore of Linyuan Industrial Park. A grab sampler is lowered into the sea to collect sediment from the seabed.
We let the instrument down. The rope goes slack when it hits the floor. Once it reaches the seabed, the pin and spring system unlocks and the shovels close to collect the sediment.
The samples collected from the seabed are put into metal trays to perform lab tests. The crew is not just researching sediments at the bottom of the sea, but also anything floating in the surface. For that, they have a manta trawl net. After 15 minutes, the net is pulled up and emptied. A visual assessment confirms the presence of microplastics, including discarded plastic fragments and the key target in the study, plastic pellets, also known as nurdles.
They look like the ones we saw on the beach, yellow pellets.
Nurdles look like lentils and measure less than 5 millimeters. They are used in the plastics industry, where they are extruded or melted to make all sorts of plastic items. In other words, they are a prime material for factories. Their small size and light weight means they often leak into the environment. Past environmental efforts were mostly concerned about plastic waste after items are discarded, but it turns out pollution can start from the very beginning of the manufacturing process. We're now at Zhongmen Beach near Linyuan Industrial Park. In August and September of 2024, Greenpeace, National Taiwan Ocean University, and National Sun Yat-sen University joined forces to systematically research nurdle pollution in Taiwan for the first time.
Right here, I can already see 9 or 10 nurdles. You can see more with every step you take on the beach. It's astonishing.
The team combed 4 beaches near Linyuan Industrial Park in 2 different seasons. The highest concentration of nurdles was found on Zhongmen Beach, with 96 plastic pellets for every kilogram of sand.
Controls at the source are very important. There should be regulatory measures in place at the production end. That's to say, they shouldn't be released from factories. Once they're in the environment, it becomes very difficult to collect them.
Experts say the nurdles may have ended up at the beach due to leaks during transportation or during the manufacturing process. For now in Taiwan, there are no laws to control it. So long as the pellets lost don't affect operation costs, factories don't care.
The presence of the nurdles here is clearly tied to the industry in the area. The pellets were brought to the area to be used by plastic factories.
Linyuan Industrial Park is a major hub for the petrochemical sector in southern Taiwan, located along the coast of Kaohsiung. Every year, it rakes in a combined 1.5 trillion NT, making it a significant contributor to the national economy. Is there really no way to trace back where the pellets originated? What can be done to stop spills?
If there is a high concentration of nurdles in a specific area, we can investigate the cause. We can see if there are any firms nearby that could be prone to leaks. The issue can then be further examined by local authorities and environmental protection agencies.
We're also calling on the government of Taiwan to tackle the issue of nurdles. There are a lot of firms producing plastic products in Taiwan. We think it's important that the companies have measures in place to check for potential leaks throughout the production process.
According to environmental charity FIDRA, about 10 trillion nurdles are lost into the natural environment annually. That's the equivalent of 450,000 tons. Once in the ecosystem, they are almost impossible to remove. Plastic pollution is everywhere, on land and at sea, from pellets to products.
经过5天的抢救还是无效，把鲸豚解剖出来之后，发现里面有垃圾袋，而清洗之后还可以看出印刷的字体。
食品包装。
成大鲸豚中心决定进行解剖查清楚，没想到惨不忍睹。
大的垃圾袋，看一下这什么东西叫大。 My ambition to ocean. I think it's not my ambition. What I believe is that everybody needs to do something, and everybody is, even if it's small, even if it's big.
Hetty has been part of Greenpeace for 25 years now. It pains her to see the harm caused to the beautiful ocean. She and the crew on the Rainbow Warrior are committed to protecting the marine environment.
Yeah, be aware. I think be aware is the big thing of what's happening and how much plastic there is and how easy we use it for packing, for quickly do something and then throw it away. And we really need to be aware of this more, I think.
You just stand up here and you see all the dolphins jumping.
Really?
I can show you
A dolphin leaping from the water called Dave has become the mascot of the Rainbow Warrior. It's become the figurehead of the ship, leading the vessel across the seas.
Acabamos de cortar esta línea con estos flotadores que están enganchados en la cola de una ballena jorobada de unos 15, 18 metros de largo.
Nacho narrates how he freed a humpback whale from a net as part of the Rainbow Warrior crew. The whale sprays water in gratitude as the crew celebrates the rescue. It is a rare moment of joy while fighting plastic pollution.
I was like this for 1 week. I have so much emotion, so much adrenaline for the... I save a whale, I touched it.
The sun sinks in the horizon and night sets in as the lights on the Rainbow Warrior sail away. Their glimmer symbolizes a spark of hope in the fight against plastic pollution in our beautiful oceans.